Welcome to challenge time. This time we are playing You Don't Know Jack for the Ouya.
That's right. Made a bit of a debacle getting the thing here.
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Fiddling through some of the settings to make it work properly was a bit of a challenge, but nothing we couldn't handle. And all in all, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this.
So, Michael and I are playing without controllers, but actually using our phones as what they call a jackpad. So we'll see how well that turns out.
So basically, anyone who ever played Buzz on your PlayStation 2s, and you had that buzzer with the 4 answers, you don't have to buzz in on this one. You literally have 4 colored icons on your screen in the Ouya pattern, and you just hit them as you answer to get the right answer, or wrong answer, depending. The point is, you don't need controllers for this.
Anyway, let's play an episode.
Let's get through with this. Let's bring the volume back up. You ready? And hit O to join game. Oh, you beat me to it.
30 seconds to places.
Hello there, Proguto Donnie. Not to get bogged
Would you like some instructions, or do you think you can handle it?
Let's get instructions, because then there's stuff about screwing.
Yes, it is. Allow me to
There's a screw button here.
You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the button next to it. It will be either your O, U, Y, or A boutonniere. There's a timer tickling away, so the more expeditiously you buzz in, the more remuneration you'll receive. Or Squeender. And Cookie, your master of solemnity, will be handing out some screws. Use the screw if you see one of your comrades with a bland expression on their face like they don't know the answer.
I'm not looking at you that way.
Use the shoulder or trigger buttons at the pinnacle of your controller, or the screw implementer on your display nodule, and they'll have a mere 5 seconds to answer the question. And if they screw it up, then you'll be victronious.
Okay,
Victronious.
10 seconds.
Be careful out there.
Let's have a crash check.
6, 5,
Here we go.
4, 3.
Just calling to annoy us. Please wait for the beep, then hang up.
Oh, good. I thought it just
Hi, I'm Cookie
died.
Masterson, and if things go according to plan, I'll soon be your new Vice Overload. By the looks of you two, I'd say smart money is on the under. There are your screws. And your wrong answer of the game is being sponsored by Just Bets.
There we go.
The store that only sells bets.
It's our sponsor. You know what that means, right?
Not particularly.
If something about bats comes up that's the wrong answer, answer it and you'll get points anyway.
Okay. Didn't know that.
At least I
To get
think.
started, the Mississippi Rivers. Suppose Joan Rivers' mouth were like the mouth of a river. What would you call the crusty throat sediment that comes up and forms a solid mass around her mouth?
Bullshit
A
river?
Joan Rivers Delta, a Joan Rivers tributary, a Joan Rivers isthmus, or a Joan Rivers atoll? Player 1. Oh, this answer is hideous. It doesn't compliment your figure at all. Player
Ooh.
2.
I don't know.
The mouth of a river, sediment that has been carried along
Come
the
on, man,
river
we did this in
accumulates and
geography.
forms a solid mass
How long ago was
known
that?
as a river delta.
Wait, I lost $1,400.
Yes.
Another thing you may be able to find around Joan River's mouth is actual human flesh. And when I say may, I mean probably
Of
not,
course,
but you can
because
look.
she's a human. Well, no, you're right. Plastic. All plastic.
Up next, I marvel
Oh,
in
this could be
history.
good.
Based on his origin story, which of these
Damn it.
superhero alter egos could Marie Curie empathize with? Tony Stark, Clark Kent, Bruce Banner, or Bruce Wayne?
Mary Curie. Oh. I have no idea.
Players 1 and 2. Just like Bruce Banner, Marie Curie was a scientist whose work exposed her to large amounts of radioactivity. But instead of the radiation turning her into a giant green superhero, she
She just
later
died.
Coincidentally, her dying words were, "Don't let Edward Norton play me in the movie." Coming up next, the Flower Boy.
Okay.
I've been crunching up fortune cookies all day to make my fish breading, and it's about time I actually ate one of them.
What does the fortune say? Masterson.
Alright then, what do we have? Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, keep my eyes peeled. So I'll get LASIK surgery. Which eye part should I tell them not to patch back up after they slice it open? The iris, the pupil, the retina, or the cornea?
Wow.
Player 2, what were you thinking there? Player 1.
Swing and a miss.
Cornea, it's the
This
cornea.
one worked. In LASIK surgery, the outer layer of the eye, the cornea, is sliced and then reattached. Peeling my eyes.
Wow, we
isn't
suck at this.
terribly safe. I think
Apparently.
I'll peel this banana instead. Yeah, I'll just throw this on the floor and whoa! Ow! My cornea! It's time for Stop This Burger Tyranny. If Burger King were famous for giving their customers Hobson's choice, what would their slogan be? Have it your way, have it this one way or no way at all, have it any way except the way you want, or have it no way at all.
I don't think you know what that is.
Player 2. Ooh, ouch. Player 1. Hobson's choice is another way of saying take it or leave it.
Yay, I'm still losing.
It's the only 30 seconds of my day when I feel like I have control of my life.
There you go, I learned something new, guys.
Auto-tune much?
I call this one And Scene. And it's time for Dis or Dat.
Famous ands? Oh, this one.
Player 1. You're behind at the moment, so this Dis or Dat has got your name on it.
Thank you.
I'm going to read the last name of 7 famous Anns.
Who?
And for each one, I want you to tell me if their first name is Ann with an E
Ha
or Ann with no E.
Oh,
If
this-
it's Ann, press the U button. If it's Ann, press the A button.
This
Player
is gonna be a
2,
kick in the pants.
lock in your answer before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong and you get it right, you steal the cash. Okay, we're off.
I'm so bad at
And
names.
front.
Berlin. Royce.
No!
Bancroft.
It has to be right eventually.
Crick. Curry. Ouch. That was like watching Anne Hathaway hosting an award show.
Ouch.
I
No
bet
steals.
Anne's with E's think they're so much better than everybody else.
Oh, I'm ahead.
Because due to the rules of alphabetic filing, Anne with no E would go before Anne with an E. So get in line, Anne with an E, because if you're in some strange venue that alphabetizes by first name, then you need to go to the back. That'll bring an end to our first round. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round 2. And don't forget about your screws. You didn't come here to make friends.
He didn't? Sounds like Kenny Hart.
I'm a robot kazoo. I love you, Mr. Robot Kazoo.
Here's a good one. Use your noodle. There are only a few things I get excited for. 1, Christmas. 2, whenever I get to fire someone. And 3, when Kraft releases new macaroni noodle shapes. Ah, Phineas and Ferb. How do they get the noodles to look like them?
You have no life.
If Kraft Macaroni and Cheese released a special noodle shape called Kraft Marconi and Cheese,
Jesus.
what shape would the noodles be? Little light bulbs, little telephones, little airplanes, or little radios?
Nope, that's wrong.
Player 2. Marconi was the inventor of the radio, so
Yes,
that's
I knew that,
probably what
but I
the
got it wrong.
Marconi and Cheese would resemble.
I'm an idiot.
I'm eating some mac and cheese right now. Oh, cool. What character are these noodles? It's like Tube Man or worms? Are these worms? Who the hell made worm macaroni?
Cookie, that's just regular macaroni. That's the way it looks, too.
What are you talking about? Regular macaroni is shaped like Pokemon. Player 1.
Oof.
Doing terribly.
Hey, I'm just happy it's a trivia type game that I'm not losing to
Buckle
you
up
at.
for How to host a death party.
Yet.
You know how a lot of those how to host a murder party games have punny titles like An Affair to Dismember and The Maiming of the Shrew? Well, tell me this. Which of these how to host a murder party games would not be based on a real-life murder? Bum Rap, the murder of Notorious B.I.G., Gorillas in the Morgue, the murder of Diane Fossey, Sexual Healing Won't Help, the murder of Marvin Gaye, or A Fashionable Death, the murder of Giorgio Armani?
I don't think he's dead yet.
Fashion designer Gianni Versace was murdered, but not Giorgio Armani.
Oh yeah.
I like to go to the murder mystery parties and spend the entire night insisting that society is to blame.
Fucking chickens picking out of me. Guess I'll marry 8.
Take a stab at... Oh my god, they ate Kenny!
South Park and
What
zombies.
South Park character would a coprophagous organism most likely try to consume? Towley, Mr. Kitty, Eric Cartman, or Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh? Player 2? Player 1. Coprophagous organisms feed on excrement, you know, like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Damn it.
Too easy.
So, heads up, if you try to insult a coprophagous organism by saying eat shit, it'll just look at you and reply, yes,
I do.
Yes, I do.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla.
Next up, been misbehaving.
Ain't been misbehaving?
You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's trivia question.
Oh goodness.
Funky trash.
Alright, let's see. We have an owner's manual for a boxing robot, gloves with holes cut into 3 of the knuckles, an old suit from the 1800s that smells like
I know
a
what it is.
sewer. Whose trash is
I know who it is.
Arnold Schwarzenegger's, Daniel Craig's, Russell Crowe's, or Hugh Jackman's? Players 1 and 2.
Too
Hugh
easy.
Jackman starred in Real Steel, a movie about fighting robots, played Wolverine who has 3 metal claws popping out of his knuckles, and played Jean Valjean in Les Miserables, a man who drags his daughter's lover out of the Parisian sewers. And look here.
Kinda drags them through them.
It is! It's his original gentleman's tailcoat from Kate and Leopold. I'm so keeping this. Let me never let me go.
Ton. Yes, I
Open
heard.
wide for punctuation.
Oh goodness.
Which of these movies does not have an exclamation point?
Ah,
in its
Real
title?
Monsters. No, I don't know.
Airplane, Moulin Rouge, Kick-Ass, or The Informant? Player 1. Congratulations,
Oh
Not.
really? Oh, I was
Player
gonna say.
2. You're really good at the can't.
Oh.
So, honestly.
I was wearing a Kick-Ass
Really?
shirt the other day.
All have exclamation points in their titles, but Kick-Ass somehow doesn't.
I was wearing that shirt the other day.
Personally, I think all movie titles should end with an exclamation point. It adds a sense of excitement. The Social Network! Ordinary people! All's quiet on the Western Front!
You got forked.
He did.
Jack attack.
Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the O button. $2,000 if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if
Pants
you're
City.
wrong. And of course,
Remember the clue.
it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Express yourself. This Jack attack is running express.
Oh god. Is it Madonna?
Fudge.
Wait, what? Children's Christmas book.
Got it.
It has to be with... It didn't even come up yet.
You just guessed. Oh,
American
what?
Express, you idiot. What did I hit? I get the Christie murder. Oh.
Oh,
How did you not beat me with that one?
don't know.
Wild West Mail Service. That's the Pandy Pony Express.
You beat me.
Did
By
I?
A lot. I answered wrong a couple times.
So did I. Oh.
Player one with the win!
Oh.
Yeah.
I massively kicked your ass.
You massacred me.
Actually, you won this game by the tip on a nose. Actually, you won